Hi tribe, Anna here, and I'm speaking to you again from beautiful sunny Orlando in Florida, where I'm getting inspired to serve you better and to help my community reach their career and life goals in the fastest, easiest possible ways. And I've heard some amazing presentations today, talks today, communications today that all talk about the power of your mindset and the power of us all living in some kind of box that we put ourselves into, knowingly or unknowingly, that's sort of in the way, stopping us from living our full potential. And how do you recognize that you do not have your full potential? It is because of the suffering and stress that you're going through right now. So at the end of the video, I'm going to be offering you a free consultation. So stick through to see if this is going to be right for you. So this is what is this all? It's all about. If you're at the place of your career where you feel that you're not aligned, where you feel this famous imposter syndrome, where you're feeling that your confidence is being stripped down and that you can't achieve anything in your life anymore, if you are like afraid, if anything happens, you're not going to be able to pay your bills. If you're unsure whether or not your boss, when he summons you to the office, whether or not your boss is like there to fire you or to promote you, if you're unsure of many, many things, then you're in this place of scarcity. And scarcity is opposite of abundance. And scarcity is a state of mind that we enter when we have been in situations in a prolonged amount of time that have continuously and regularly and in sort of organized way have stripped us of our confidence, and we entered a state of fear and scarcity. And now we're hanging on for dear life to keep something that actually we don't want, and it's not serving us anymore. So in order for us to get out and to enter the state of abundance, there has to be something that happens in the middle. And that something is leap of faith. And I'm sure that you heard of this before, that you heard of fear the fear and do it anyway, and you're thinking, yeah, right, and if I do something drastic like leave my job or look for another job and it's like doesn't suit me or takes like some kind of lower position when I'm switching my career, so you're going to be paying my bills, Anna, if I do something like that. But you know what? The stories that I've heard today from women, the stories that I've heard today from men, from human beings who have been in the same situation, if not worse, much, much worse than yours right now, and how they turned it all around, it all came from this internal decision to, you know what, I'm going to build this little rowboat. I'm not going to be shooting for perfection or like building a yacht. I'm going to shoot for building a little rowboat, and I'm going to row out, of my situation. As imperfect as my solution is, I'm going to do it because I cannot live the status quo anymore. I cannot wait anymore for things to change like a biggest loser on the planet, which was me decades ago. I was waiting and waiting and waiting and thinking things are going to change. Oh, bloody hell. I was such a loser and such a coward. And I had zero trust in myself that I can make it. So if that's something that you're going through, trust me, I've been there. I know exactly your mindset. Because you know what? We have the world around us. It's one world, right? It's not different worlds, one world. And yet different people see this world differently. How come? Some people see the abundance. What I see around me is beauty. But the first thing that I saw here, it's not just the blue, beautiful sky and the green grass and palm trees. It was this. It says Champions Gate Boulevard. And I'm like, I'm walking in the Champions Gate, okay, through the Champions Gate. I'm the champion. I've made it. Because one day, in the past, I was exactly where you are, confused, scared, fed up. You didn't know where to turn, how to change your circumstances, how to have a beautiful career that you love, and that you're jumping out of the bed to do this job that you love, or how to find a job that you actually love, that it fills you with purpose. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. My biggest curse in life was that I was talented for so many things and I could not decide which thing to do for the next 30 years like my parents so that I can fulfill my purpose and make money, all right? So I have some kind of stable life. I just couldn't figure it out, right? So I've been there. I was in the pits of despair. I was on the brink of suicide. I was on the brink of like illness was crippling me. So trust me, if you're thinking, Anna, you don't know what you're talking about, I've been there. I had all the fears. And I had all the illnesses and stresses and confusion. But now my mindset is this one, a champion mindset. And trust me when I tell you, the world has stayed the same. And yet my mindset's changed. And that's what I usually tell to women who come to me to say, can you give me the tips so I can change my life? Like, yeah, of course I can. The first tip is follow the steps to change. Number one step is sort out your mindset. Make sure that you are mentally strong, emotionally strong. That's the first step. Without this, there's nothing that you can do. You will always be confused about what the heck are you doing. And I'm not telling you, like, read another book. Books are fine for awareness. You need a concrete step-by-step strategy or the whole campaign that needs to be put in place for you to achieve success. Why am I telling you this? Because I went through the same thing. I was saying, give me the book, seminar, and I know I can fix it in 2 seconds. I'm a strong, well-educated, independent woman, intelligent. I know how to fix problems, and yet I did not have time. I was working full time. I could not fix my problems. I didn't have time to figure out a strategy to get myself out of these problems. Do you? Do you have time to find strategies that people have been developing for like decades and decades? Proven strategies that help millions of people to change their lives? Do you? If you do, well done, just go ahead and do it. But I guess that you actually don't. I guess that you're in the same place that I was and you don't have the time. So, what I suggest to you, if you're confused about your career, if you're lacking sense of purpose, if you're not making money or you want to make money, you don't know how to ask for this promotion, you're feeling your lack of confidence, you don't know your next steps, then get on the phone with me and let's find a solution for you. Let me show you the steps, the 3 steps that you need to take to change everything around for you. And trust me when I tell you again, I've been there. I've been where you are and my clients have been where you are. Just go to my testimonial page, see the feedback of my clients. They've been in the darkest pits of despair and confusion, and they've turned everything around for themselves. So it's possible. And trust me, it is possible. It's not that difficult with the right guidance. See, I always wanted to know the tricks and tips myself. So I was always looking for the fastest solution for any problem. And with this strategy, I have found it. So let me share it with you. Let me hear your problem. And let us find a solution together with my guidance. So if you haven't spoken to me already, just go down below and say, hi, Anna, I'm interested in booking the clarity session with you, or send me a private message and let's get on with changing your life. Okay, until we speak to each other next, be kind, be brave, and create the world that you would love to live in. Mwah.